So, have there been any new applications yet?
Nope.
What? Not even one?
Nope.
Well, are you putting it out there enough? Did you post on LinkedIn, Indeed, Craigslist?
Yes, I've posted on all social media platforms. I've talked to students at beauty schools, and I've put flyers up all over town.
Why the hell hasn't somebody put an application in yet then? This is the best salon in the entire city to work for.
What about that new girl you hired, Hannah?
She quit.
Already? Didn't she start like last week?
Yeah, she only lasted 2 shifts. Pathetic.
Why did she quit?
I don't know, something about how it's a toxic work environment, whatever that is, and how the pay isn't enough, which is complete bullshit. What's so hard about working 9-hour shifts with no breaks and no lunches, all for minimum wage, but working just under 40 hours so that you never get paid overtime? These damn millennials just don't want to work.
Well, have you ever considered offering more money to help fill the position?
More money? Oh my god. You're hilarious. Thanks for that. I needed that.
It wasn't a joke.
What's Sarah up to, by the way?
Sarah's in the Sarah that used to work here?
Yeah. Where does she work now?
Last I heard, she's working at that salon just down the road.
Interesting. You know, I'm actually really hungry, so I think I'm gonna go for a quick lunch break. Tell the receptionist to block me out for the next hour, okay?
Sure thing.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, guys, I'm heading out. Have a good night. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Sarah, is that you? Oh, God. What are the odds that we would run into each other, huh? Is this where you work now?
Yes, it is.
Seems okay. Location isn't great, and honestly, the name's not that catchy if you ask me.
I didn't ask.
So, how do you like it here? Doesn't really look that busy inside, so I can't imagine you make much money here.
I love it here, and actually, I make more money here than I did at your salon. Quite a bit more, in fact.
Oh, that's just because you're new, so they're giving you a lot of walk-ins to help you out, but trust me, as time goes on, that's gonna lessen, so you might want to start learning how to build your books. I would have taught you how to build a clientele if you were still at my salon. I'm sure my new boss will have plenty of tips and tricks she can share with me to help me build a clientele. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get home. You don't have to keep pretending, Sarah. I know you're not happy here. Excuse me? You've only been here, what, 3 months? And you already look so drained. It just breaks my heart to see it. You know what? Why don't you come back and work at my salon? Your old position just opened back up. I have people lined out the door begging for it, but after seeing how desperate you are for a new job, I'm willing to give you a second chance.
Oh, really? Because all of the flyers I've been seeing around town suggest that you've been trying to fill my spot for months. So, if anybody here is desperate, it's you.
I am not desperate. I am simply trying to help out a former employee.
Well, I don't need your help. I'm doing just fine without you.
I'll give you a $200 bonus if you come back.
No.
Oh, come on. You don't want to work in this dump. Think of all of the opportunities you will have at my salon.
Opportunities?
You mean like the opportunity to get yelled at by you every single day over the dumbest shit? Or what about the opportunity to not be able to pay my bills because you refuse to pay a decent wage? Why on earth would I want to go back to that? Oh, quit being dramatic. It is a great job. Anybody would kill to have it.
Then why has no one taken it?
Fine. $500 bonus.
No.
Oh, please, just come back. The rest of us have been taking turns trying to do your job, and it's been a fucking shit show. Jacob, the fucking idiot, put bleach in the washing machine instead of detergent, so now all of my capes are ruined. And Brianna, that dumb bitch, keeps doing a piss-poor job of cleaning all of the color out of the color bowls. So when I go to grab a new color bowl that should be clean, there's residue of the previous color in there, and then it mixes with the color I'm putting on my client's hair. Do you know how hard it has been for us since you've left? Do you? No, and I don't care because it's not my problem anymore. Wow, how fucking selfish of you. I always knew you were a terrible employee. I'm glad I fired you. You didn't fire me, I quit, and I would rather walk through a sea of Legos than ever step foot in your shitty salon again. Besides, why would you want to hire somebody that you claim sucks at their job? If that doesn't scream desperate, I don't know what does. Ugh. Well, have you been putting it out there enough? Have you put it on Indeed? I'm struggling.
I would have taught. Why would you want to hire somebody that you claim sucks at their... Oh, come on, you don't want to work in this dump. Just think of all the apples.
Okay, so I just got back from the vet from taking the cat to get her ultrasound done. I will go over the ultrasound results in a moment, but first I want to give you guys a couple other updates about her. So first and foremost, there is no microchip. I finally remembered to ask the vet about a microchip. I completely forgot at the first vet, and I almost forgot again. And then I was like, don't forget to ask about the microchip. So I asked, they scan, no results. So no idea who her owners are. I also have been posting in like local lost and found groups her photo. So far nothing. I've actually seen her around my house twice before she came into my backyard, and it was always as I was like leaving my house and I saw the collar, so I was just like, oh, it's a neighbor's cat, because my neighborhood is just filled with cats. Like, we are the definition of a crazy cat community. Just cats everywhere, and pretty much all of them are well fed, well taken care of. So I just didn't think about it, but when I finally got close enough to touch her and pet her, that's when I realized just how sick and skinny she was. So I at least know she's been out on the streets for at least a month or two, but I'm assuming it might have been longer. I think she's been out there struggling for a long time. Number two, I've decided to call her Bella, because they were like, what's her name? When I keep making these appointments, I'm like, that's a great question. Bella's just the first thing that popped in my mind. And so yeah. Thirdly, some good news. She has been perking up quite a bit. She is eating quite a bit. She drinks a ton of water. Today was the first time that she went number 2. She's been only peeing up to this point, which concerned me, but today finally some bowel movements were coming out. She's been cleaning herself. The snot coming out of her nose has been clearing up as well. Every now and then she'll have like a pretty aggressive sneeze and snot gets like all across her face, and it's gross. And I have to wipe it off, but whatever. So she's definitely improving in that aspect. She hasn't played with anything yet. I've bought her a couple toys and she's just like, no. So there's that. Now, as for the ultrasound, I will read what the ultrasound thing says. Ooh, just kidding. These are some big words. I will put a screenshot. You can pause if you want to read. And then here's a screenshot of her scans. So basically what it is she has an inflamed gallbladder. And they, even with all this, they still aren't like 100% sure what's going on. I do have a normal vet that I take my cats to. It is a cats only vet. The only reason I didn't take her to them is because they do not do ultrasounds. It just so happens that my cat Sophie has a vet appointment on Monday, so I will probably take all this paperwork and be like, what can you tell me about this? Because so far all of the vets have been like, we have no idea what's going on. Now, they have some idea, but it's been confusing them a bit. It's there's a lot going on with her. So I'm hoping that at the cats only vet, you know, because they only work on cats, they will be hopefully a little more familiar. But basically, she's got a long road ahead of her. She's trying. She's trying, I'm trying, but it's gonna be a long, expensive journey. I do have a GoFundMe in my bio if you guys would like to donate, because this is gonna get pricey. If you can't donate, that's fine. You can instead just like bulk watch my videos, because that's where I get my income from. And if you can just like, comment, share, whatever, just so I can pay for these things a little easier. But I just can't, if there's hope, I can't just, you know, put her to sleep or whatever. Like, if there's hope, I want to try. So yeah, this is all new to me. I'm trying to find resources of what to do. I haven't been sleeping too much because I've been worried. Yeah, if I'm a little out of it, sleep has not been easy. It's just been a lot, but I'm going to try to make a ton of videos just in general to help pay for this. So I'm gonna be busting my ass to try to pay for all this stuff. I did up the amount of the GoFundMe. Originally I only did $1,000 because naively I was trying to, you know, think positively, and I was like, she's not gonna need that much stuff done. Yeah, right. So I've upped it to $3,000. I don't know how expensive her bills are gonna get, so I might have to up it again, but I've upped it for now because her bills have already surpassed the $1,000. Thanks for everybody that has donated so far. You are helping me out quite a bit. So we'll go from there. Bye.